just going to make us see. Go follow him on YouTube and TikTok.
I once knew a kid. His name was Bethan. He was born 2009 in the self-checkout of a Dillard's. He wanted to be the greatest thief the world's ever seen. He got so good, he could steal your beans right out of the can. Once he broke into a house and just stole a pan. He held up an entire Best Buy for a fan. But he knew petty theft was for pussies and chumps. He started committing assault at least 9 times a month. He once slapped a 4-year-old and took their shoes. He beat up someone's grandma. She was black and blue. He once fought the pilot of a plane while that shit flew. He smacked a homeless man with a shopping cart. He murdered the cashier at Walmart. Despite the heinous acts, it still wasn't enough. To satisfy his thirst, he had to step it up. He pulled up to animal shelters and started eating the pets. He started taking heads like he was Boba Fett. He was the most violent kid I had ever met. But it all came crashing down about last week. He was committing a crime down by the creek. A monster came and took a peek. Bethan was stunned and couldn't speak. The monster was 12'3" and very hairy. Their mouth was red, but they weren't eating berries. Bethan knew it was fight or flight, but he wasn't a pussy and thought, alright. After a battle that felt like eternity, he came out the smoke, looking victoriously. But the creature had one more thing up their sleeve. A paper fell from the beast's clenched fist, and what Bethan saw made his stomach twist, for it was no demon he had slain, but his own mother, who died in vain. He cried out, for he had slain her. He ran to the woods, never to be seen once more. Some say he died, others thought he moved away, but I know what really happened that fateful day. He ran to the place where he was brought to this world. He went inside the Dillards and cried on the floor.